Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to introduce the table. So today I have a new deck on the table. It's called the Things. So this reading is going to be pertaining to entanglement, right? So I have two decks on here. I have a new deck as well. It's the I Spy Match as well as the I Spy Snap. So yeah, we're going to get to some things in this situation and let's get started. I already pulled some of these things. Here I'm going to just push them down. And these are the three spirits that we're going to work with today. Okay. These are the three we're going to work with. And we're going to just get started. And I'm going to use two males and female over here. And the animal spirit that will be of these people, person, place, or thing, will be in these cards in red. And we will ask what that question is, person, place, or thing. What is the entanglement? How is this entanglement? Where did the entanglement, when did it start? And what's the outcome of the entanglement? Okay, we're going to find out. Okay, and see what we get, guys. We're going to find out some sexualities out here. If you haven't seen my other videos, I talk about the chakra. So we're going to learn what we learned in our second chakra about our sexuality. So we're going to learn some sexualities out here as well on these three people. Okay, as well. We're going to put that energy out here. And yeah, we're going to find out the nitty and the gritty. Okay, so let's start. We're going to find out what direction this stuff is going. So let's get started, y'all. Welcome to the broadcast. May you subscribe, like, and share as above and so below. Alright. Alright. There we go. That's it. And I'm going to just tell you right now, this is an open relationship. On top of the deck, open. And at the bottom, after. Okay? It was open. After something. Okay? And I'm going to think, and if we're talking about mistrust, we're going to talk about walk and think. It's about three people out here. So somebody in this thing wanted to walk. So somebody want to pull and off. Okay? Wow. Okay. Okay. And no and just. Okay? Alright. What? This is an entanglement, y'all. So this was an open from the start, looks like to me. It's telling us as above and so below. And at the bottom they told us it was after. After. Okay? It was open after something happened. So, an entanglement. And I got then and very. I can't leave that. It just was sitting here in my face, so I got to take it. It's four of them. Okay? Very. And then. Okay, let's put them all here. It's four of them. So we got to remember all of those things. We want to know something. Just know. Pull off. Somebody wanted to walk and think. And then somebody was mad and they just wanted to go somewhere and walk and think. And then vary and then. And then something else happened. Okay? So let's get started quickly. Okay, let's quickly. Alright, so let's see who we have. We have a vulture. Woo, vultures. We know about those things. They go almost in our category with our sloths. Oh, we have a deer out here. So it's a married couple, too. And let's see who we got out here. We have a koala. Woo, look how cute and cuddly that thing is. Ain't it so cute? But you know, that comes with a lot of problems and a lot of situations. But we're going to get to it, y'all. We're going to get to it, yeah. So let's see what they want to tell us. What the vulture want to tell us about this entanglement. Okay. Right there. What does this deer want to tell us about the entanglement? Okay. Alright. And what does the koala want to tell us about this entanglement? What does the koala... Ooh, the koala is... He like to tell us his stuff in secret. He want to tell us a lot. Ooh, wait. Oh, okay, koala. You can't tell us all that. Okay, so the koala want to tell us a lot, y'all. This is what's turned over in my deck. He want to tell us about a third party. He want to tell us about a Nine of Swords. He want to tell us about the King of Swords. He want to tell us the world. He want to tell us about the Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Justice, the King of Wands, and him being stuck. That's what the koala want to tell us. Wow. Woo! He wanted to tell us a lot. Alright, so remind me of that, y'all. I'm going to just make sure y'all can rewind that in y'all video and see what they wanted what applies. But I got to keep that because I don't have that in my head. And it's about this person here on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. The Empress. Okay. Alright, koala. Come on. Come on with the information, please. Okay. So you're going to tell us that. Alright. I guess I'll take that. Alright. Alright. So he wanted to tell us a lot, the koala. He spoke, but we couldn't take his messages. We only could take one. So this is a married couple with a vulture. This is a koala. Okay. And now, we're going to put some emotions out here for these koalas. And we're going to put... too many. But they said take it. Okay. 2 here. 3 here. And 1 for the koala. Okay. All that stuff he told us, he want to tell us some more. Okay, so let's see what this is here. I'm so anxious to see what this is. This says things that confuse you about relationships for the vulture. Okay, let's see here. Things that went too far. This is an entanglement. Oh, wow. This is things you would have done differently if you were Harry Potter. So this is like a magician wanting to change something. Okay. And things that aren't as fun as they used to be. Huh. Wow. An entanglement. What an entanglement. Okay, let's see what this vulture wants to talk about. Okay. They want to talk about heartbreak. Okay. And surprise. Don't be surprised about being confused now about this heartbreak, because this is an entanglement that started from the beginning. It was an entanglement. Okay. Wow. Okay, so now let's see what this deer want to talk about. This married couple, about this happy union that they had. That's not happy any longer because things went too far and things you would have done differently if you was Harry Potter. But determined is in the reverse. Positive is in the reverse, so they're not happy. And they determined is in the reverse. Okay. This is about things that went too far in this entanglement, in this marriage. Okay, what the koala wanted to tell us. I told you the koala wanted to tell us a lot, so rewind if you want to see what he was entangled about. So now he's the hangman. Okay. Hangman about things that aren't as fun as they used to be. Okay, that's this entanglement, and how's he feeling? So he want help now. He need help. Helping hand. He want kind of help. He needs some kind of help. Okay, some kind of help. Okay, you heard him. He was complaining and he was crying and all that. So let's see what the snap is. What's the entanglement snap? One on the vulture. All right. Cup. One on the cups. 10 of cups. Something over. Okay. And one on a koala. You need help. I told you, koala, you cannot tell me all this stuff, okay? One card, koala, I'm seeing. He gave me 4 cards, y'all, from the koala. Okay, so he wants to tell us a lot. I told you I'm only going to take 1 from the koala. So I'm just going to sit 1 off the top over for the koala. And this is what this koala wants to tell us. But I'm going to show you what he wanted to say to us. He wanted to tell us that he's camouflaging himself in his environment. Buttons and stuff. Told you his options and the key to his heart, or his third party ring, circle, whatever. And I told you, in the mirror by himself. This is his own shadows, reflection. but because it's some gray areas here he's not talking about. Okay, so, well, it's okay, Koala. Got you. I got what you're telling us. Okay, now, there's a clear picture for me on that. Got you. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck, back to that camouflaging in his environment. Okay, so it's some really crazy things. This koala is cute and cuddly, but it's a lot of conflict, and this person is possibly feeling like they might want to jump. That sounds like suicide to me, guys. Wait, we'll get there. We're gonna put some energy on that. Ooh, guys, let's see. So we got this vulture out here who's confused about this third party and that things that confuse you about relationships. Okay, so this was an entanglement from the beginning because they walked. Had somebody got mad, they had to walk away to think, and then they had pulling off, and then they said just no, and then they got the very, and then. So okay, so this is the problem. This is the snap, the key that's tied to the key, to this third party. This third party, see the key with 1, 2, 3 little circles on there? It's a third party tied to some wood, some sexual situation. That's a marriage, a union with a circle. Okay? It's complicated, very complicated about sex. We're going to get some energy on this. This is about a lot of things in here. A lot of complicated things. Some things in the back are blue and another color, so that may mean some children. Another relationship or something back here pertaining to some woody situation, wood, money. And then something right here with red, so that tells me something. That's passion. Okay. And that's tied around this thing is passion, so it's toxic here. So relationship is toxic because it's tied, how it's tied on there. Okay. So she's tied to this situation. Okay, so this deer, let's explain this deer. This deer is like, you know, in a relationship, this is the husband, vice versa wife, and this person is always acting clueless. You know, this might be the breadwinner, this might be the head, this might be a celebrity, this might be anybody, you know, top notch. This person, but their status is, you know, high value, high quality, high success, but their IQ and the things that they take is pretty like immature and high school, okay, and like kind of nostalgic like, okay, but they're holding on to the status and the name and what they started from with this one. Okay, this one was a vulture from the start. You know, they saw it, they went for it and got it. This one, he was cute, cuddly, or she was cute, cuddly, and they just was irresistible. But, you know, koalas, just because they're cute and cuddly, don't mean that they don't have, you know, that, like, passion that behind them. They, you know, they can hold their own just because they cute and cuddly. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this deer is chained to something, to this situation, to this horse, this stallion. This person might be a stallion in the bed. They might be, like, I'm telling you, this person might be, you see this dancer here, this person might be evolved. They, like I told you, this is high status, high value, high quality, you know, woman. You know, no matter your status, your job, your label, whoever, this is high status. If you, no matter what, this is high value, okay? And this situation has a dark situation because down here there's a loyal dog, but it's on the down low dog though. He ain't up here with everything else. He's a down low dog. Like he's on the quiet of a loyal dog. I mean, we know he's loyal, but how loyal? See the dark? How loyal is this dog? Because he might got the tendency to bite. He hasn't never bit anybody before. But, you know, his temper might mean he might bite, but we don't know. Because, you know, he's a high quality dog. You know, he's a pedigree. You know, he really, you know, we never known him to bite. Okay, put it that way. Deer, he doesn't eat meat. He eats fruits and leaves and vegetables. But he'll try a piece of bread if you give it to him. Okay? Things that went too far. things you would have done differently if you were Harry Potter. Okay? Because we were determined to have this whole successful scarf life, riding with my hair down, drop top, roof off, wind blow through. We stallions. You know. Box office. I can't have darkness in my relationship and the whole world know. Koala, you up? Koala, cute and cuddly, ain't he? So cute. Oh my God. He hangman. He don't know what to tell. He told us a bunch. Go back, find out what I said. I would time stamp it, but I hope somebody in the comments do time stamp that where I showed you what he had to say, and you can read and look and see all the stuff he wanted to tell us. But I told you I can only take one on them. I'm pressed for time, so I have to give you this entanglement this way, and we could come back with more to this entanglement, but I have to give you this message right now of the entanglement. This entanglement started from the very, very beginning. Okay? This person had someone before, double E, I get. This had a double wife, double relationship, double something with this vulture. Okay? Because this chair is red. It's passion. It's a union. But it doesn't have a shadow. What it has is some blocks. A block right there. And it says jump at the top. Okay? And this is what snapped. Okay? In this relationship. For the koala. I felt empty. I felt like she abandoned me. This person. Because she was married to this person here. And now he need help. Because he is in a relationship with somebody that was a liar. Okay? Okay, so what's the bigger picture? What's the bigger picture on this vulture? Ooh, yeah. So now that she wants to run away from the situation and call it an entanglement. What's the deer got to say about it? What's the deer? Oh. He's acting like it's a pink elephant. He acting like it's a pink elephant in the room. Like there's nothing really wrong. But it's some stuff missing, and it's pretty boring. I don't know if he's boring. I don't know if she's boring. I don't know if he's tired of the relationship. But it's a lot of stuff here turned over, okay? Lollipop, somebody's going around giving things. This is a goat. A person that's needing a bath, night shirt, they're doing sex. Somebody got babies, and it's somebody that is not speaking about the situation. So this person that's the deer, he's horny for her. This is his wife, but she's a lollipop. The question is her going around, mousing around behind his back. That's the problem. The mousing around. Being a weasel behind his back. The donut holes, the missing information, you know, the secret sex and things that is unknown. That is the question with this koala. Because that's the pink elephant. The entanglement. Okay? And right now it's starting to bore this deer. It's boring. And he's really, really ready to give it up. But he still, you know, has love for this lollipop. That's the problem. This is the bigger picture. The lollipop chick. Not that she's a lollipop chick, but it's the fact that he don't know if she's been doing that with this koala. Okay, so this koala, and now we're going to get the koala. Sorry, y'all. I forgot the koala. Alright, koala, what you got to say? Okay. See, it's about, she came right back out. So it's about what he's been doing in the soda. Okay, and the soda is at the bottom of it again. So he don't want to spill what she been doing. He don't want to spill what she been doing to him. Okay? He don't want to spill what he been doing. It's making him, look at the green lollipop. Look at the green soda. Okay? So he don't want to spill what she's done to him. Okay? That's why he don't want to tell. He don't want to say. Let's put the energy on what she done. One on the mouse. Okay, girl. I know. I see you, girl. But this has been a messy situation from the start, remember? Okay. Grumpy, you back out here, girl. One on the yarn and in the there's a bigger picture to this. They're excited to know the information. They so excited. Excited about what now? Who? It's a lot. Yo, it's a lot. It's excited that they still, like I said, they still love this woman. They still love this woman. But they nervous that they nervous and they proud at the same time. Because they got their pride, y'all. This is a real high status person. This person got their pride, and it shouldn't be this in the public eye if you got this kind of money. Even though it ain't, billion, but it might be. It might be way over the billions. I don't know, but it's a lot of money, y'all. And they nice people, they good people, but this is messy though. You get me? This is real messy. Ooh, and it's still pushing out more out of my hand. And this don't even go in this deck. And he said, this is what he said, y'all. He said, patience, y'all, and divine timing. And this don't even go here. This is blue. This is red, pink, burgundy. Okay, so he said in divine time it should have worked itself out. Okay, all right, dear. I got you, dear. I really like this person. And I don't know who this spirit is, but I know that this person is high value. One on this koala that don't want to spill the secret. He love her, but it also is boring him too to keep this entanglement going. Okay? Surprise, it's boring him too. Because they're bored. And it's an embarrassment. It really is. Look how embarrassed on all they look. They all are embarrassing. Even the koala know it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, and disappointment. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck. It's really a big disappointment, y'all. And you know it is. Like, it really is sad that it has to come down to this. But see, that's what the match is. What's the fight? What's the fight in this? What's the fight, though? What's the vulture's fight? Oh, she's throwing it on the floor. She don't really want y'all to know that. What the fight is. Don't start hiding now, girl. This is all the balls and situations. The balls that she took to do this. The balls it took to do this. Marbles and balls. Soccer balls. The balls it took for you to do this. Deer. One on the deer. What's the match in the fight in this? The koala. The panda bear. The walking away. Y'all look at it. The jacks. The trips. The money. The status. The tickets. The cheating. The tiger. The cheetah up there in the corner. The passion. The succubus. The lies. Deceit. The betrayal. The walking away. Being with others. Okay. And all of these things down here at the bottom. This deer. Panda. Panda. For a musician, panda. Even though it ain't panda, it's the same thing. For a musician, got you. Got you loud and clear. I was your star ticket. I was your star ticket. 50, what is that? 50 cent. 50 cent. Let's say. 50 cent. Wow. Wow. Okay. And he ain't worth 50 cents, look like to me, it say. Okay. One on the koala and his fight. What's his fight in this situation? The koala don't want to fight. Koala don't want to fight, y'all. Okay. And I told you he want to tell me a lot. But I can't take but one koala. I'm going to take the one on the top. Okay. I told you it's a musician, y'all. Guitar. And the blocks. The snowflake is something that's cold. That melts fast. Okay. And it's in these little trays. It's plastic little trays. Okay. Little star and balls on the side over here. Take a look at it, y'all. I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth. Proof is in the show. Right there. This is an entanglement, y'all. This is what they told y'all about this entanglement. But since he wanted to tell me too, I'm going to tell you what else he thinks the entanglement is. Cheater, tiger, lions, webs, manipulation. More webs up here. Some more insects and spiders. lies, deceit, betrayal, and manipulation. Okay. Some emotions back there. That's a fish. And that's a water buffalo in the bottom right there. So somebody is really, really mad there. And this is some kind of yellow line. A yellow line. I don't know if that's to show the curve or not, but and that's like a little teapot. That's like showing the real tea. What? Go ahead, girl. I know you right. I know that's right. And a spinning top, because this is spinning out of control, y'all. That look like a little dreidel in the middle. I don't know what that is, but that's what it looked like. Alright, little Mr. Musician here with these blocks and stars and stuff. Because it's a black and white situation, y'all. This is stuff is black and white. And it's some dono holes, some information is missing, stuff we don't know about. Some buttons. They keeping their mouth closed about it, button. Okay? About these missing rings, about this situation. Hot dogs and buns. Alright, so somebody's doing that. So it might be a male and male situation here. So let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that right there. Let's see what the block is real quick. Let's see what they want to tell us. What they want to tell us, Vulture. Vulture, what you want to tell us? Come on, Vulture. What you got to say? Not all that. There's hope. She got hope. Okay, hope. She hope that. What you got hope about? Hope about this monkey business. She got some hope about this monkey business. And what's this? What's this over here? Oh, you got too much to tell me back there on this hope. Look at all these turned over. But the egg is done. Okay? And this is a boat that sailed already. Okay? And then what's this? It's some fishy situation here, y'all. It's fishy. It's some fish. You gotta fish some more. Because there's some more apples in this situation. I told you about fruit. Fruit tell me that there's more options. And this ain't the tooth. This is the tooth. This is not the tooth. Okay? The truth is what we want. Not the tooth. Okay? No. I'm stopping right at the tooth because that tells me it's some lies. And people is right here busy. Okay? There's some busyness going on here. Okay? And we know that there's some black and white situation. There's secrets. And these are some cows. This is some cow shit here, y'all. This is cow shit here, y'all. Cow shit and goat. Somebody think they the man in this situation. But ain't nobody in here but an urchin. Somebody gonna catch some disease, or it's gonna be some bad problems coming around in this situation if they keep this situation up in this entanglement. Okay? Because it's gonna be some hurt feelings. Because this is in a sea urchin is in the water. So this is about emotion. Somebody's feelings is gonna get hurt. Okay? And this cow shit they dealing with. Okay? Because somebody think they the man or woman. Somebody think they so good that they could do this. And it's not. Okay? Especially if you want to keep your husband, honey. You know, just because you think you good in bed. Jasmine Sullivan, I found her name, y'all. Bear. I ain't scared of no lions and tigers and bears. But I'm scared of loving you. Okay? So that's what this koala is out here saying. To this vulture. Okay? Okay? So this is some real sick, this person, let me tell y'all, this girl got a real big ego, y'all. Let's see, let's put some estrogen on. Let's put the goldfish on here. What's the goldfish in this situation? Because they told me it was something fishy here. So let me see what the goldfish is. Not that many. One, please. One, please. One on the monkey and the hope. And, okay. So she do be doing it, y'all. So it says it says take it from the tip. I told you. This lady been doing this to this koala. Take it from the tip, slurp. Okay, jellyfish. So this lady been jellying it all around with this man. And this man is so turned out right now from her. Because this is an easy bitch, y'all. And I don't want to call nobody no names. And take what resonates and leave the rest. But this entanglement, this is an easy bitch, y'all. Okay? And even though they in the public eye, It is what it is, okay? They can't be no, that just because they're in the public eye don't mean that they can't be bitch. It says things that confuse you about relationships. Well, we knew from the start, when you first started out, that it was some craziness. But we ain't say nothing. We let you go ahead on because we figured it would iron itself out because you did have a nice man. But as we could clearly see, you didn't let bygones be bygones. You just kept on letting it go. Instead of just saying you can handle it, but no, you came back with payback. But okay, let's go. One on the deer, one on deer. It was the power of the pussy, y'all. I'm sorry to say that, but it's her power. I told you she uses that as a weapon. I told you she has a very big ego, and she really thinks she's very great in bed. And she might be, but that's you got to have something else to go with that too. Okay, little koala, I know you wanted to tell me a lot. I know you disappointment. I know you embarrassed. I know you don't want to spill the tea on how good she sucks it. But we got the information now. So now let's see how you feeling about this. Alright, koala. Come on. Let's get it. Okay. Okay, take it in the face. Seahorse. Okay, so, alright. This is enough. Okay? This is enough, okay, of this entanglement. Okay? Alright, y'all. This has been your reading. Subscribe, like, and share. Namaste. Now I must go.